Beginning in the name of Allah, my dear students, I hope all of you are well. I am also well by the grace of Allah. This is my second online class. In the previous class, I tried to teach you how to answer some of the completing sentences. Today, I'm going to teach you some other completing sentences. I hope you will pay full attention to the class. So, welcome to our online English class. First of all, introduction. I am Muhammad Shahriar, an assistant English teacher in Ashrafabad High School, Dhaka 1211. My dear students, today's class is meant for the students of class 9 and 10. Even the students of class 11 and 12 will be benefited by this class. Today's topic is completing sentences. Let's move to the learning session. First of all, today I would like to teach you the use of as if or as though. As if or as though has the same meaning. In Bengali, it is jano. Let's see the structure. You can see the structure has been divided into two sections, question section and answer. Now you can see the structure. In the question, you can see as if or as though is preceded by a present tense. You have to remember that if in the question as if or as though is preceded by a present tense, the answer will have to be like this one, as shown just below the answer. Subject plus V2 plus extension. Let's see an example. He speaks as if. My dear students, this is the question. In Bengali, its meaning is সে এমনভাবে কথা বলে যেন. সে এমনভাবে কথা বলে যেন. This is the question. And in answer, what can we say? সে এমনভাবে কথা বলে যেন সে সব জানে. যেন সে সব জানে. This has to be written in English, following the structure shown just below the answer. Subject plus V2 plus extension. সে সব জানে. He, she, jana, no, but according to the structure, the verb has to be V2, past tense, so knew, extension everything. So the answer to the question, he speaks as if, is he knew everything. You have to remember that if as if or as though is preceded by a present tense, the main verb in the answer must be a past tense or past form. Let's see another example. He behaves as if. He behaves as if, it means in Bengali, সে এমন আচরণ করে যেন, we can say, সে একটা পাগল. Since in the question as if is preceded by a present tense, the answer will be subject plus V2 plus extension. He behaves as if, সে এমন আচরণ করে যেন সে একটা পাগল. সে, he, V2 wear a mat. So the answer to the question he behaves as if is he wear a mat. But my dear students, as if or as though has another rule. Let's see the different rule. Now you can see the different rule or structure for as if or as though. Here you can see as if or as though is preceded by a past tense. So there is a change in the structure from the previous one. Here the structure for the answer is subject plus had plus V3. Bhriti means past participle plus extension. You have to always remember that if in the question as if or as though is preceded by a past tense, you have to write down the answer following the structure subject plus had plus V3 plus extension. Let's see an example. He spoke as if. Here you can see as if is preceded by a past tense spoke. সে কথা বলেছিল এমনভাবে যেন সে সব জানত। He spoke as if. So the answer is he had. Past participle form of the verb know is known plus extension. That's all. So the answer to the question he spoke as if is he had known everything. Let's see another example. He behaved as if. He behaved as if in Bengali its meaning is সে এমন আচরণ করেছিল যেন we can say সে একটা পাগল ছিল. So now we will write down the answer following the structure. সে he had ছিল been a mad. Here been is the past participle form of the verb be. So he behaved as if he had been a mad. I think you have understood very well. My dear students, for your practice at home, I have given you an exercise. She talked as if. Now I am going to talk about the use of another completing sentences, that is the use of since. Whenever since is preceded by a period of time, its meaning is তখন থেকে, এরপর থেকে. Let's see the structure. Now you can see the structure. If since is preceded by a present tense, the structure will be for answer subject plus V2 plus extension. Let's see another example. It's 2 years since. In Bengali it means 2 বছর পেরিয়ে গিয়েছে কোনো কিছুর পর থেকে. So for example we can say 2 বছর পেরিয়ে গিয়েছে তার সাথে সাক্ষাতের পর থেকে. তার সাথে সাক্ষাতের পর 2 বছর পেরিয়ে গেছে. You can see here since is preceded by a period of time in the present form. So the answer will be like the structure as shown just below the answer. Subject plus V2 plus extension. It is 2 years since 2 বছর পেরিয়ে গিয়েছে তার সাথে সাক্ষাতের পর. I subject met is the past form of the verb meet extension him. So the answer to the question it is 2 years since is I met him. You have to always remember that if since is preceded by a present tense, the main verb of the answer will be in the past tense. That's all. Let's see another example. 5 years have passed since. 5 বছর পেরিয়ে গিয়েছে এরপর থেকে. You should notice here that since is also preceded by a present tense. So the answer will be subject plus V2 plus object. 5 years have passed since. 5 বছর পেরিয়ে গেছে সেখানে যাওয়ার পর থেকে, আমি সেখানে যাওয়ার পর থেকে। I V2 went is the past form of the verb go, their extension. So the answer to the question 5 years have passed since is I went there. But this since has another rule. Let's see that rule. Since, now you can see the structure. Since is preceded by a past tense. Whenever since will be preceded by a past tense in the question, the answer will be subject plus had plus Bhriti plus extension. Let's see an example. It was 2 years since. You can clearly see here that since is preceded by a past tense was, so the answer is I subject had V3 met extension him. So the answer to the question it was 2 years since is I had met him. Let's see another example. 5 years passed since. Here since is also preceded by a past tense. Past is the past form of the verb pass. So since is here preceded by a past tense. As a result, the answer will be I had gone there. Subject I, had from the structure, V3 gone is the past participle form of the verb go, extension there. My dear students, for your practice at home, I have given you an exercise. It was 3 years since. You will try to answer this question sitting at home. My dear students, now this is the time for me to give you some homework. You can write down the questions in your answer script or khata or notebook, and you will try to answer to these questions on your own. 3 years passed since. It is many years since. He pretends as though. She talks as if. Dear students, the question number 2 is a little bit mistaken. Here it will be it is many years since. I think you have already finished your writing and you will try to answer these questions on your own sitting at home. That's all for today. In the next class we will discuss some other things in details.